Libra, let's talk about the next 7 days and how that's going to treat your heart as well as what you don't see coming. So let's just talk about it. Let's see what's in store for you. Let's talk about it. This is around Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as Venus. If you're interested in a personal reading, make sure you check link in the bio because you know your girl does that. But let's go and talk about this. Okay, Libra, let's talk about what it's looking like for y'all. Let's talk about it. So what I show here is the Judgment card, the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Wands, as well as the Four of Wands. And so what I really show this week is that you're going to be taking a big reflection mode. Okay, you're going to be thinking about, like, you're going to have this aha moment about yourself, and you're like, damn, there's things I need to change about myself if I really want the love that I've been wanting and desiring. I keep falling into certain cycles. I keep seeing myself in certain patterns. I'm just over it. There's something that's not right anymore. And so you're doing a huge reflection this week. This judgment isn't just like a quick, like, oh, that's cool. It's like, oh, damn, that's happening. I need to fix it. And so that's really the energy that you're going to be in. And as you're doing this reflection, you're realizing that you were lacking boundaries, because that's why the Seven of Wands are coming out, because you were lacking boundaries and you're realizing that's what was stopping you from achieving the right love, because you were letting different people come in that were not supposed to be inside your energy or within you at all. Okay. And so with this, you're learning from your past. You're learning from things that are keeping you in this repetition and things of that sort. And so you decide, I'm no longer going to step into that. These are certain boundaries. These are certain standards I'm going to have. And that's just what it is. People around you might be saying like, oh, that's too harsh. Oh, you shouldn't be changing up like that. Yada, yada, whatever. You're not listening to them because you're like, no, I've been through some shit. Okay, I've been through some stuff. And when it comes to love, I don't want to do that no more. And that's when you really start to understand what is needed for you to receive love. And as you start to realize that, that's when a new opportunity in love is coming your way this week. It's going to be like fulfilling your heart, your soul. This ain't no small cup. Okay, this is a big cup. This is a beautiful opportunity with somebody, a new connection that's coming in that's going to really just flutter your heart, make you feel so excited. Or again, it could also be, if you're in a relationship, this can be like a new beginning within the relationship where you feel like we're in this together. We are in alignment. They understand my boundaries and my new boundaries that I have for myself, and they're respecting that. This is a love that really feels like it can really grow into something that you're really needing right now to really give you reassurance, and it really pours into you, overflowing with love towards you. Now, with that being said, I also see the Four of Wands coming out. So it's even showing me that this new beginning could be you guys, if you're in a relationship or already in connection, really you guys taking the next level, maybe saying you're gonna be monogamous, maybe you're becoming fiancés, maybe you guys are getting married, whatever it is, but you guys are taking the next step in this connection because it really feels right. It really feels in alignment because now you know exactly what standards and what is boxed in and what is allowed and what is not allowed. And this person that you're with, or this connection that you have, they're respecting that and they're understanding it. If they want to be with you, they need to respect it. And so they're really understanding that. And it's not just one person that's just enjoying this new level. It's both of you. You guys are both going to take this next level, and it's going to feel as though like, thank you, universe. Like finally, it feels right. It feels in alignment. It just feels so beautifully. Now that sounds great, but let's see what you don't see coming. Okay, let's talk about that. So we're going to use the bottom of the deck with that. So you have the Knight of Cups, the Page of Wands, as well as the Hanged One. And so I'll actually grab 4 because I saw that Temperance coming out. So we'll also talk about the Temperance too here. But what you don't really see coming this week is that you're going to have this Knight of Cups, the Page of Wands, the Hanged One, as well as the Temperance, all really showing me that they're going to have someone that's going to be kind of, they're giving to you, they're showing their heart, you're loving it, you're open to them. But right now they're like in la la land. They're still out there exploring, figuring out what they want. They're daydreaming what love is supposed to be like. And so they feel as though they're not there forever. They're only there for a moment. And so you're like, look, if you're not really into this, if you don't really want me, you can go because I'm looking for something real. And this is really what causes the aha moment. You start to realize that people keep coming in and out of your life and you're not understanding why. But with that being said, you start to be still in the moment. You don't make any big decisions. You don't like do anything crazy like, leave or anything. You're just like, look, let me work on myself. Let me look and see what I need. And you start to realize love in a different perspective. You start to see that love isn't up and downhill, but in that love, it's really showing you more parts of yourself. It's changing your perspective. It's giving you more wisdom. And so you start to be more open. But that's really where this Page of Wands, that's what I'm kind of talking about. With this Hanged One though, you start to be still because this, every time you feel like you're moving forward with somebody, something keeps stopping you, and you're like, oh damn, it keeps stopping me. But with this Hanged One, it's there for a reason, because there's something that needs to be unfolded. There's something that needs to be revealed to you. And that's really what needs to be revealed to you, is in regards to really understanding love, understanding that there's ups and downs, and understanding, are you willing to take it all with this person? Can this person step up to what you're wanting? And that's what the Hanged One's going to really reveal. It's going to make you think, like, is this someone I still want to be with? Is this something that keeps having me in the same cycle? Because we keep going up and down, and I want something real. Is this person going to be real? And that's where you get the Temperance, because now you start to envision your life. You start to think about love in 5 years, 6 months, 10 years, whatever. You start to really envision and plan out what love matters to you. And that's where you're getting these boundaries, because you're having this aha moment with this person that's like, are you here or not? And then that's when you start to really move forward towards your lesson that you need to learn this week. And it really opens your eyes and brings better love to you. And so with that being said, I think with this new love opportunity coming in, this could be the same love, but they're now matching up to the boundaries that you have and the standards that you have. Because now you're not letting anything and anyone come in. You're like, look, either you're in this or not. And so that's really what you don't see coming, is that there's gonna be a moment where you have to be still. And again, you're gonna be reflecting. That's really the big aha moments here. Now with that, let me go ahead and get you some advice. So what advice can we share for our Libras as they go through all of this? What advice can we share here? So what I have for you is the Two of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Gotta love this, because what Spirit's really trying to tell you here is that you're always faced with a decision to stay or to go, to heal or to stay the same, to be toxic or not. But nonetheless, it's a decision that only you can make. And so Spirit's really trying to tell you, when you feel like you're faced with a decision, because everything's a choice within life. When you're faced with those different choices of life, you really have to stand on who you are. You have to stand and make sure you're building a solid foundation and you're guarding your heart the way that you need to. I'm not saying just block everybody out, but guard your heart. Understand that you're building a foundation within your soul so you can understand what you're going to receive and what you're not. So as you're building out love, you're not building on a rocky foundation, because if you don't have self-love, you ain't got shit. And so it's reminding you to really focus on your own heart, focus on what's making you happy, focus on building yourself a solid foundation within your own soul. And then with that, you can better identify how to move forward with speed and with grace and with excitement and with this like passion. But you can't really feel all this passion if you haven't really built up that solid foundation, because you're just running after nothing. And so it's telling you, really work on yourself, build that foundation. The more you do that, it's going to open the doors for you to go after it and to run after it and to cut off all the bullshit and anything that's not working. And it's reminding you to do that. So it's really just reiterating everything we just talked about. But nonetheless, that's what I have for you. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pull an angel number for you. As I do that, go ahead and get your yes, no question out, because you know your girl's going to do a dowsing rod. But let's go and see what your angel number is first. So I have 1, 2, and 3, which is vision, guys. It's vision. So it says your path will not look identical to anyone else's. That is what makes you unique. Remember that as you stay the path that feels connected, the path will continue to lead you to alignment. Let your vision be as different as you are. 1, 2, 3. And so that's what I have there. And let's get your yes, no question out the way. Let's go and do that. Okay, let's get your yes, no question. So hi, Spirit. Thanks so much for being here. So of course, our Libra has a question in mind. What's the answer to their question? That is a yes. Thank you so much, Spirit. Appreciate that. And I like to always double check here. What is the answer to Libra's question? Just one more time for us. And that is double confirmed as a yes, guys. So that is what I have for you. I hope that this resonates. If it does, if it comment for your girl, go ahead and like, follow, and all that good stuff on the side. And of course, like a personal reading, check link in the bio. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye.